Actually, it was not that far off. Actually, I wanted to do an episode this week as I have much music to go through. I'm gonna wait till some people drop in, as always. Yeah, and yeah, I got some great music lined up for today. You see it already. I want to take a look on the Pryda EP that was released, I believe, around 2 weeks ago. Yeah, and also the new Kryteria one. Forgot to take my cap now. I should be... Actually, wait, I have one here, I believe. Meanwhile, I'll check it out. Meanwhile, I'll play you Keep On Dancing by Odyssey Inc. out on Glasgow Underground. I'll drop you the link. I need just to set it up here on my Facebook. But absolutely a beautiful melodic one. Very techy, or maybe not beautiful melodic, but yeah, very techy, very housey, funky. Yeah. Tony's watching, thank you so much for joining. It's been a while we talked to each other, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, and also, yeah, maybe some of you, I believe I haven't shared it yet, but I'm heading to Open Beats for Electric Line in 2 weeks, a bit more than 2 weeks. And yeah, can't wait. It's probably gonna be my only festival this summer. Apart from Mania, that used to be there. Seb is watching, Ivan is watching, thank you so much for joining. And meanwhile, I will drop the link to this beautiful funk track, Keep On Dancing by Odyssey Inc. And I'll also drop another EP, I believe, this week. I will have this set up my laptop's wrong. This is very bad actually, but we'll manage it somehow. Don't worry. Yeah, tell me what you think about it because I really enjoy it. Stevie's also watching over on Insta. Thank you so much for joining. Is like Odyssey and Odyssey Inc. the same? I'm not sure, to be honest. I want to tag them, but I believe it's not. I gotta check how they're called on Facebook. Are they on Facebook anyway? Sure. Like this. Odyssey. Double S. Okay. They're called Odyssey Music. Okay. Oh no, they always do. Tag the people, you know. Double S. There we go. Odyssey Inc. Keep On Dancing. I have to do everything live, so that's why actually that's you know, takes up some time a bit. Yeah. Yeah. So that's that. I love the funk, you know, really feeling in there and everything. Hi, Billy. Thanks for tuning in. Something that's not related to us. But yeah, heading over to my grandparents on Thursday and for something else. And yeah, hope to have some fun there. Meanwhile, I'm gonna check for my cat there. Should be back. Yeah, thankful for that. Yeah, good. So let me know what you think about this track. Deja Vu Culture is also watching, thank you so much. Play it a bit later. Yeah, so that's that. And what's up next? I want to play another techie track. I have basically only set up the first one. Yeah, I got like 2 or 3 that I want to play. Very cool ones. Yeah, very funky, Steve, right? I love this funky vibe there. Great work on the bass line as well. So 6 minutes, very nice length, very cool one. It reminds me of my beginnings of tech house. So Crazy Visa used to produce like this in 2012-13. It was like this time around. Yeah, that's that. That was Odyssey Inc. with Keep On Dancing out on Glasgow Underground. Absolutely wonderful track. And up next I want to play one track of the new Moon Boudica EP, as I enjoyed that as well. Kobalt is also watching, thank you so much. Yeah, thanks for the support, by the way, on Deja Vu Culture. Yeah, here it comes, very dirty. Moon Boudica with Funk, or F-U-N-K, however you want to pronounce this. Let me check. Wow. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, Jonas, the hairdresser was yesterday. I've been to the hairdresser yesterday. And yeah, thank you so much. I need it for in 2 weeks for Open Beats. Can't wait. Like, there are fantastic names are playing there, by the way. For example, you won't believe it, but I'm looking forward to Salvatore Ganacci because I really want to see him, for once live. And yeah, feel free to share, of course, my stream if you enjoy it. So yeah, let's check out Boudica and Funk. This is on Spotify, hopefully. Yeah, it is. So it is on the Raw EP, but I enjoy Funk more, so I want to play this one, and we'll add this, of course, to my playlist that I will share after the Bisicast. If you're watching, thanks so much for joining. And yeah, that's Moon Boudica with Funk. Crazy dance moves by me? Yeah, no, you mean like Salvatore Ganacci. Yeah. No, also like it's not only about the dance moves. It's about like in general that he doesn't take it too seriously. And I enjoy, that only, because of, for the sense, for his sense of humor, basically. I mean, like this, I don't know if you've seen the video clip for Horse, his latest single. You can see very well his kind of humor there, like his sense of humor there, and it's actually very interesting to see, that it's so different. Marcella's watching, thank you so much for joining. If you enjoy what I do, feel free to reshare, so more people can enjoy what I'm doing. Playing this fantastic music here by Moon Boudica, for example, Funk. I like the little sound there in the background. And Denzel also joined over on Insta, thank you so much. Yeah, very groovy, very tacky, absolutely cool one. And here, like at 3 minutes 50, it switches up a bit. With a bit darker groove, darker kick, darker atmosphere. Very nice. Yeah, absolutely cool one. Yeah, Francis, thank you so much for joining. Feel free to share. Fantastic music tonight, yeah. So really something for the clubs, for both the main time and the warm-up, I would say. Even more for the main time. The fact that I know Moon Boudica for a long time already. They used to do a very funny remix of a German summer hit, I would say. And back then it was rather electro, I would say, with a lot of white noise. You saw maybe some of you saw my story kind of this week with the CO2 cannon. Like it was this Soda Stream bottle that was almost empty, and I kind of brought out the CO2 at the back. Yeah. Up next, another groovy, funky, housey one on Pryda Records. It's called, I don't know, I found this by accident this week and I kind of enjoy it. Monique, I believe. Monique maybe, and Moan with Amnesia. Let's check this one out. And slowly but surely, I need to head over to my Pryda EP. Because I don't wanna do another kind of episode without not doing what I want. Of course, Marcella, I'm accepting. Of course, downloadable link. So Zippy, SoundCloud, Dropbox, whatever, to bz_1@hotmail.com. Hey Yanni, nice that you tuned in. Mr. Stevie Krash, yeah. Coming up, the banger with Stevie Krash, yeah. Can't wait. I want always to kind of put it a bit chillier. Yeah, this one is fantastic. Yeah, maybe I'll write this in the description. Or feedback. Send downloadable link. Yeah, I'm still like the Hotmail guy. I love this. I still have like, I believe it's my first email address I ever had, and it's still. Oh, you send it like this. Okay. I prefer a downloadable link though, because I have like troubles with my internet connection and everything. But I'll maybe check it out in a bit. But this is kind of my email address, so busy_1@hotmail.com. Everything can get there. But this is actually a fantastic one. Very simple. But I love the melody, synthy. Actually, you know, there's not much going on in the track. That's why the synthy has more space to breathe, and it kind of, you feel the synthy more. This melody is da 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 da. I don't know if you feel it too, but actually I don't. I hope that you get what I mean. Very nice one. Really feeling it. You know, sometimes, you know, you don't have to do any like I mean, like many, like for example, this is totally the opposite of, for example, what Dimitri Margulis and Wyman are doing. So I believe I played Kink last week, and you could hear very well actually that there are many layers, that they really, you know, take an effort of, okay, how can we make it sound a bit better and all that. So yeah, that's that. Look who's watching, Orlando, what an honor. Thank you so much. It's been a while we talked to each other. Basically only with others through Kryteria. This is rare nowadays. But yeah. I'm gonna read in later the new Kryteria one, which I had a lot of fun with, to be honest, over the last couple of days. And I'm gonna move like a bit rough, more like rougher, like on the track. But maybe let's do some of your tracks now. I believe I'm now done here with this. I mean, there are more, but these were like my favorites. Did I send the link? I didn't. I haven't sent the link. It's shame over shame, like, because I have to do everything myself, and everything, like, it's so doing way too much. So that's that. So okay. Yeah, so that was that, and of course, like, actually it's not even going on, so I need to put on the new one. But yeah, maybe let me check out what I got else for you. Yeah, I have, like, because I always have to switch folders because I have certain stuff in a different folder, and maybe let's play this one that I enjoyed also as well this week. Yeah. So maybe one more, because I need to like figure out some stuff here. And meanwhile, let's play the new one by Pryda, Casablanca. Very interesting, because it samples like kind of some stuff. But first, I need to like drop the link first to the other track that I had just had. Yeah, Pryda, kind of. Arkansas, I don't know how to pronounce it. Playing around with different styles, and it's it's actually under the Swiss kind of collective by EDX. Actually, I was looking for the link here, and like for the artist, and I couldn't find it. Because I want to tag the artist, because I want them to know that I played the track. You know, it's always good. Music. Well, 100 likes. You should really support this guy, and more will be probably tough. Yeah. And 41 likes. You should really check these guys out. Absolutely fantastic music. Monique and Born with Amnesia. Absolutely, should check them out. Okay, now Fort Arkansas with okay. Yeah. So tell me what you think about this. A bit chillier, I would say, but yeah, very interesting to listen to. So I heard this track and thought, wow, this is so different from the usual stuff that I listen to, and yeah, I'm not sure whether I should really drop the like the radio edit for the you know, for my Spotify playlist, or so yeah, Fort Arkansas. 400 likes? I don't believe this. Wait, is that true? I know this guy for ages and he has 400 likes. This is impossible. Indeed. Wow. Maybe he made up a new this is surprising. I would love to see this guy live, or Nora on Pure would be like my dream, you know. But I enjoy this track. Very cool sample or whatever, like instrument it's using there. Felipe is watching. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, a very cool one. It's a bit different, a bit deeper, but still kind of has this vibe. Okay, I believe now it's time to turn it up a bit, I would say. And yeah, and head over to Steve. I hope that he's still watching, because actually I don't even have my release t-shirt on. But I got my buttons over here. Yeah, Release Family. I should have actually done this in collaboration with Release Family, but as this Bisicast is rather spontaneous, as 99.9% are. At least I can head over here with my button here for Release Family and play the new one. Of course, we're supporting fantastic music this week by Stevie Krash. Hold You Now, let's check it out. And yeah. So, a very melodic piano-esque one, uplifting, fits very well for Luis is here. Thank you so much for joining. So, once you're here, and after that, we may head over to Pryda. I'll see. Yeah, Luis, maybe now that you're here, tell us a bit about the track. How old is it? How long have you worked on this? And Cooper, yeah. Come to ADE, and then maybe we'll head over some. So, how long have you been working on the track? And yeah, and tell us a bit the story behind it. Yeah. So tell us, it's basically about you now that you're in, waiting for your comments. So it has like a true kind of breakdown, then it builds up again. And now this piano vibe comes in. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, like we can head over to India. I mean, I would love to, really. Like, it's very interesting there. The country is so diverse that we can't even kind of, you know, as Europeans think about it, you know, how diverse it is. Yeah, of course, drop the Spotify link as always. And yeah, absolutely fantastic vibe here by Stevie. Did a great job. I checked the wrong scene. Yeah, they actually did a fantastic job, absolutely. And yeah, so I hope that you are typing. And actually, I don't see if anybody's typing on Facebook, so that Luis will tell us a bit about the story. I could actually done like kind of a stream it kind of together. But you know, it's unfortunately like I had to do over hours today and at work, and that's why you know I always kind of announce the Bisicast like a few minutes before I go online, because I can never foresee whether I will really have time and motivation to do it tonight. Yeah, Yanni, great that you like it. So that's the uplifting stuff, absolutely. And really that builds up afterwards, so breakdown. Show me how. Beautiful. I love how you play around with the bass line also, so there's always also a change up. Look, we got a comment by Luis, if I can type in and see more, but I can't. Sorry for the... There we go. So, yeah. Fantastic story. So, Stevie just wrote that he actually did the song the week before Third Party played their show at Ministry of Sound. So that was, I believe, in May. Or was it in April? I believe, maybe it was still in April. I sent it to release, and during the Third Party gig at the Ministry of Sound, they told me they wanted the song. So, yeah. So, have you been there I believe, yeah, you've been there. You've been there at the Ministry of Sound. I wasn't, unfortunately. I was in Liverpool, like the month or 2 months earlier, which was absolutely fantastic. So, I wouldn't miss it, really. So yeah, thank you so much, Steve, for that story. Fantastic track. Well, it's tough to criticize something about it. It is good for what it is. Yeah, and I'm just, I'm very thankful that both Johnny and Harry gave you the chance to release it on their label, and they kind of also managed to do a rebranding of like I don't know, lifting, whatever, how you want to call it, of the release, I would say, yeah, label, or like in general, like their brand. And yeah, hope that many of you will listen to this. It's a fantastic record, and hope to hear it on the festivals. I hope that Third Party will play this during their set. But of course, next to it, of course, there are many other tracks I'm really looking forward to. Yeah, before we head over to maybe Rack and then the Pryda track, maybe to, like, there's so many fantastic music, and I can't play everything. It's horrible, my life, my goodness. But I want to play this Jeunesse, Relais Jeunesse by Mosiman. Mosiman, I've been a fan of, really, like, I know this guy for ages already, so it's not like I've known him since yesterday. And he really did a fantastic show at ADE last year, where he was spinning at Tom Star's party. Wow. Oh yeah, you've been together with Pete there. Exactly. Yeah, now I remember. Okay, you weren't playing there, but you were together with Pete. Yeah, now I remember. Yeah, Relais Jeunesse. French one. Acid one. But a fantastic one. Really. You don't want to miss this. Mosiman, Relais Jeunesse. He opened up a new label. So, unfortunately, Spotify is slow. Which kind of... Kato, thank you so much for joining. This is fantastic. Yeah. How is it? I don't know whether you're still watching, but how is the Latino edition going of Kryteria? Is it coming together nicely? Because I really can't wait to listen to this. I'm really hyped for this. Because there's so much Latin talent. I know Les Castillos are really some of my favorites, and I'm so mad that I weren't at the Summer Story this year, because I figured out after they played that they were playing there. After Jose Nemara and Cruzy, and that made me kind of mad, because I really enjoy the guys, and they did a fantastic like back-to-back set with many others of Kryteria during ADE. Of course, I think that I will be back there, but yeah, a bit different. Yeah, but thank you very much, Kato, and of course thanks, Luis, and yeah, I hope that you enjoyed my support. Yeah, so he comes up with a different melody here in the breakdown, which is very cool. Mossiman with Voulez Jeunesse. True tribute left in house. Wow, this is very exciting to hear, Kato. Yeah. And do you know already how many tracks roughly will be on the compilation? Because it's what also I'm very interested in. Because like we had, I believe the last compilation was 12 tracks, and the ones that you released, the first one was 18 tracks, or maybe somewhere in between there. Yeah, but here we have a fantastic. I mean, I enjoy acid house, so especially like in this version because it really focuses, you know, on the acid bass line and has some kind of, you know, white noise behind it. So it's actually a very interesting mix here. Mossiman with Voulez Jeunesse definitely wanted to support this because it's actually a very cool track, and yeah, this is out on his new label. I believe it's called Change Your Mind Records. Yeah, Change Your Mind Records. Very interesting title, and yeah, so that's about that, and yeah, let's do one more before we head over to the Cube guys, and then. Oh my goodness, this is surprising, Kato. Wow, this is some great info. Wow, 500. I would not believe it that it's that much, to be honest. Wow. I thought maybe, I don't know, if you get 100 that would be much, but 500? Damn. You know, like we're talking about Kryteria, of course, which is a very kind of, you know, which is a very, how to say this, like a very focused label on a certain sound. And to get like this, like you know, it's not revealed, it's not spinning where you get, like, I don't know, 1,000 every day, you know. But to have like 500 already, like in, I don't know, within 2 or 3 weeks, this is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, huge congrats, and I wish you a lot of fun. Hope that's gonna be fun. I really hope. Yeah, let me know. Let me know if you need any help, or let me know if you got some questions, or just want to give me new info. I'm always open for everything. So let me know. This is very interesting. So up next. I want to. I played this track already last week, but this week I finally found the extended mix, and I really wanted to play this because I had a lot of fun with this. Yeah, Kato, you're very welcome. I would love to listen to this. Absolutely, thank you. I would be very thankful. So keep it coming. So it's Ed Sheeran, as you can probably hear in the background, but it's the M22 remix of his new track Cross Me. I heard it already on the radio, it's boring of course, but what M22 did out of this, beautiful. So if you haven't heard it last week, now it's the time. Yeah, and I love how they kind of loop it there. And yeah, actually it took some time to kind of to find the extended mix, but thank God I finally had it, because it's not available nowhere. Some people were already asking for it. So yeah, that's that. And now let's enjoy the drop together. Because it tones down and then. And also Pryda played it last week on Kryteria, and I loved it so much. I mean, I knew it before. I was kind of, you know, checking tracks as always. I had no expectations when listening to this track, and then I hear this melody, and I'm getting crazy. Dun, 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 dun. Reminds me very much of Sia, like in the style a bit. Like maybe not as uplifting, a bit more kind of piano-esque. But holy shit, damn. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. And now they tone it down for the breakdown. Beautiful track. Beautiful track. And yeah, coming up, we have the new one by Kryteria. Can't wait. And then I'll head over to the other albums I wanted to review. Maybe it will be a bit faster. So yeah, the extent is 5:30, and it really, you know, takes the time to enjoy the track, and that's what I enjoy so much about it. So yeah, we hear a typical kind of remix that keeps playing around a lot of the vocals and chopping it, looping it here, and yeah, and then he heads over for the second drop. Turns down again, then the shout. Bum, 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 bum. Ah, this melody making me go crazy. Really had a lot of fun with this one over the last week. Yeah, fantastic music, absolutely. And then he like turns it down up to 30 seconds, and you still have like a 15-second drop. And then he slowly, you know, fades it out, EQs it out into the outro. So that's how it really should be. So that's why, you know, enjoy extended mixes way more. I can enjoy the track for longer. Especially, you know, my listening habits are a bit different. I don't know, like I don't switch quickly between tracks. I rather, you know, want to play a track and then listen to it fully and then maybe change for a new one. I know that's how I listen to them. I know Spotify, you know, works a bit different and everything, but as I, you know, still look for the files myself, I kind of enjoy this way more. Okay, it's the time. Now it's the time. Yeah. So now it's time for the new one on Kryteria Records that was released on Friday. It's called Wreck, and it's by the Cube Guys. And I believe it's a track that I felt instantly in love with. Actually, I need to kind of head down like my Release Family banner here now and put on my Kryteria cap. I need to support, of course. Maybe like it like this or like this. Anyway, let's check it out. Let's check out the. This is kind of a snapback. I don't know. It looks a bit strange. Because actually, when I have to be it like this, you know. That's why I prefer the white one more. But let's head over to the track. Yeah, the Cube Guys Wreck. Yeah, so the Cube Guys are very known. I support them for 7 years already. They had also releases on, also the last release on Susumi Records, as far as I remember. Yeah, and they are back with something new, which is a very rough drop, I would say. But yeah, very enjoyable track, and yeah, and so what the track is all about are these, what we already hear in the background, the congas. So, and so they go basically throughout the whole track. So this is something very significant for the track, and of course the vocal sample. What we're gonna hear in a bit. So Adam's watching. Thanks so much for joining. Yeah, it has a very rough drop, you can hear. It's called Wreck. And it's out on Kryteria Records, this label here. Yeah, every time the congas come in, I go off like this. Eduardo is also watching, thanks so much. Yeah, so very rough drop with a very dark bass line. They really, you know, mix it up properly. So yeah, the drop is also 45 seconds, no, actually 1 minute long, sorry. So this is very unusual for today's music, that a drop is 1 minute long. It goes really from minute 1 to minute 2. And there he builds up, you know, there they build up the piano for the second part of the drop. Actually, no, for the breakdown, I believe, and it fades out then on the second drop. The second drop is at 2:30, so you can really see the structure there very well. I love how they play around with the different FXs. So yeah, then we have another sound in the background. So really, it has a bit of a complextro structure, kind of, without being complextro. Still, you know, keeping it groovy with these congas and the main synth in the background. So yeah, that's that. I'll just take it off so now that you know that I got this cap. I enjoy the white one more because it's like more of a cap, not like really like this kind of snapback kind of hat. Although it's not a snapback, but never mind. Yeah. So yeah, and then there we have another breakdown at 3 minutes and 30 seconds roughly, and yeah, and then we have like piano in the breakdown. So yeah, they kind of keep the vibe rolling from the first to the second drop and also onto the third one, because the whole track is over 6 minutes long. I love the congas. Yeah, they really caught my attention. So we had this in a several context, but like a different genre, I would say, a bit chillier. I remember the track Sepjack and David Petras. It was called Soleil. It was out on Release Records, I believe, 2 years ago. And they also had the congas, but the track was a bit slower. So everything sounds with congas better. I don't know. I could listen to tracks only by like with congas. Yeah, so that's that. Fantastic is the first single release since, I believe, September last year, since Bingo Bango, Pryda and Tom Star remix. It was high time that they come up with something new. And yeah, I'm happy that renovated artists went on this label. And yeah, I had a lot of fun with this. I hope it will destroy the festivals all around the world and this summer, because it's really a track to play to. Fatboy Slim supported it already, The Legend. Yeah. So a fantastic one, and yeah, the congas go on and on then into the outro, and the what's it, like the vocal epics as well. So yeah, until the end of the track. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this review of the Cube Guys Break, and I can't wait for the next releases on Kryteria. I hope they'll be just as good as this one. Yeah, so I was a bit formal because I want to upload this to YouTube later. I hope that you'll enjoy this as well. Yeah, and now let's head over to the Pryda EP that I wanted to play last week, but I didn't make it in time. Lucas watching, thank you so much for joining. Yeah, I got actually an old album for this, actually an old folder, because I have like kind of EPs and albums I kind of have in an old folder. So yeah. The Pryda EP consists out of 6 tracks. It's for the 50th anniversary of Pryda. And this track, the first track is called Illumination. And I don't want to elaborate too much like on the tracks in general, as I do, for example, for singles. But more, I believe, on what Pryda makes so unique. It's actually, when you listen to all the 6 tracks, then you see that no one is like the other. So it's really different, and he always comes up with a new atmosphere, with a new element and melody. Like we can hear it on Illumination already, this da 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 da. And this basically makes up the whole track, and he takes a few elements and builds up basically the whole track around the elements. So this is what Pryda makes so unique, you know, and that's why his tracks are so fantastic. Yeah. So I will probably add all the tracks to the playlist, because they're absolutely fantastic. If like to my Spotify playlist, you can of course skip them if you feel like it, but I want to really add them all, because it's really something you don't want to miss. Yeah, Francisco is in. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah. So yeah, that's I'll head through the tracks a bit faster, because yeah, it's actually not much to say about them. Just, you know, enjoy the atmosphere. The mixing is absolutely unique, fantastic. The mastering is also very fine. So yeah, it's not much to say about like him production-wise, because he delivers, you know, quality every time. He proved it so often already, also with his 2 or 3 albums that he released already, and he's simply an absolutely fantastic producer and very unique in his own style, and actually it's very tough to copy him, I would say. Some kind of make it, but some don't. So yeah, the next one is Mole, and yeah, also what's interesting, if you like listen to read through the Reddit, for example, the subreddit on Eric Prydz, then many people are writing there that they really begged kind of Eric Prydz for years for some tracks to release, and now he finished some of them, or maybe they were already finished and he released them. So more than one of them, because I know the track myself already, because I heard it on one of his epic radios, I believe back then on Beats One by Apple Music, and I want actually to drop the whole to link to the whole album, because it's really something that you don't want to miss. Yeah, so that's Eric Prydz with Pryda 15. Pryda 15 Volume 1 EP, I believe. Because there are 2 more volumes coming up, and I will of course cover them as well when they come out, once they come out. And yeah, it's absolutely beautiful to listen to. Yeah, Pryda 15 Volume 1. I believe Volume 1 is fine. And yeah, really listen to it. It's cool music to chill, to listen to. Really, just enjoy, the progressive kind of drive of his music, and like general the genre. It's like really kind of he makes his own thing in progressive, which is very nice to see. And I don't know, I kind of can criticize him for he's very show focused, so he really kind of delivers these fantastic, of course they're absolutely breathtaking when I see live streams of other people being at epic shows, and I believe Epic 5.0 or like his epic show at Steely Art are absolutely fantastic, no doubt, but he's really lazy on releasing music. So the last track before that was, I believe, his Elements EP that was out already last year. So one EP release every year is a bit little for a musical genius like this, but he's not the kind of guy that wants his music to be out there in the sense of tracks to play and everything, because seems like he's very show focused, so he has the music for him own and not like for the fans, which is a bit sad. I mean, that's the feeling that I have. Up next, the track Warrior, with not really an intro. It's like more of a fade in into the track. I mean, it has an intro, but not like beat to beat match on. But the drop is way like powerful, and maybe that's what makes the track. You can hear that. The bass line especially so wonderful. Dun, 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 dun. You really have to listen to this for a minute or two and really kind of feel it. Just feel the bass line in the background. No. Fantastic. Very creative, very fresh, out of the box almost. So, and yeah, the typical Pryda snare, can't be missed as well. Fantastic track, absolutely fantastic. Yeah, so really there are many favorites that I have on this EP. Illumination, actually I believe I like all of them. Illumination and the next one, Link, they really caught my attention there. So yeah, really you should really listen to the whole thing, because I can't really I also don't want to. It's not my job to kind of just play it for you and then you listen to it. Just listen to it for yourselves. And yeah, Linked reminds me very much of some older tracks by him, yeah? Chew, for example, from 2 years ago, so 3 years ago. So yeah, and here again we have like this this kind of melody that he came or synthy melody what he came up with, this na. It's actually very monotonous, but that's kind of his secret, I believe. So he builds up the whole track around this sample, and it goes on and on. So we can still hear it in the background. It's a bit EQ'd on that front, and then we have this Rise of X, very unique one. I hear he has some samples like this Rise of X here that only he's using. I believe he made it up himself, and he doesn't share it with anybody. because usually, you know, you have like this Wagonen sample packs with all these FXs, with risers and everything in there, and many of them were overused over the years by electronic music producers. And it seems like Eric Prydz is doing all himself, because they are very unique. Yeah, and yeah, also he added the melody, so he's absolutely maestro in progressive. So really, it's, for me, I have a very tough time grasping, you know, what he's really producing, because it's so different, so out of this world, basically, production-wise. So really, check it out for yourselves. 2 more tracks that I want to quickly show on this EP, Dawn and New Eras. Really take the time to listen to this, because it's absolutely fantastic. Dawn is a bit rougher one, I would say. It has really a punchy kick, really punches in your face. Also here we have these typical Pryda atmospheres, very melancholic almost, so yeah. And again, the riser FX into the drop. Wonderful melody. Really takes the time, you know, to kind of spread, you know, really you know, Pryda is doing music that really takes the time, you know, to kind of really enjoy or like kind of realize the true beauty of it. And that's what Eric is doing so well. Yeah. So that's Dawn, and the last one is New Eras. That is, I believe, also a bit different from the other ones. And yeah, I had a fantastic time listening to this, yeah, because it also has like a long build-up. So it doesn't really have a drop until 3 minutes 20. So, and then like 3 minutes 35, sorry. And this one sounds very old school to me. So the kick has not much sub. So, and the snare is also like a bit different. But there's, you know, the synth in the background is so he mixes up very well like high frequency or high tone synthes with like kind of down or, you know, lower tone bass lines. So he does this so perfectly. You can hear this very well on this track. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little review of Pryda, Illumination, Mole, Warrior Link, Dawn and New Eras. His Pryda 15 Volume 1 EP. Yeah, celebrating 15 years of Pryda. And yeah, I hope there's more to come. So 2 more EPs should be released in July and August. Hope that more is coming. Norm is watching over on Insta. Thank you so much for joining. And you enjoyed this last track of Eric Prydz and actually his label, like his alias Pryda and New Eras. Yeah. So that's that. Hope that you enjoyed this, and yeah, feel free to share if you like it. Yeah. So that's that. Hope that you enjoyed this one. And I have actually one more guy that I want to show to you this week. It's the guy called Underholm. I believe I won't actually kind of rip it off now and upload it separately, but this one it's a very nice one. So Underholm released also an EP on This Never Happened by I forgot the producer's name. Lane 8, yeah. Mope. This is first track of the EP. And yeah. And Underholm, yeah, released a track on This Never, like an 8-track EP called Fractures on This Never Happened. And yeah, let's check it out. So it's kind of very similar to Pryda, but a bit deeper, I would say. So yeah, I'll also drop the link to the whole EP. And then I'll play some of your guys' music. I hope that some of you will rejoin then. This one is actually a fantastic track. Yeah, and a bit deeper as I've already mentioned. But yeah, fantastic music. I wanted definitely to support this. Underholm with his Fractures EP. Let me check if I can tag him. He only has 800 likes on Facebook. Actually, 2 Underholm musics. I don't know which one it is. Yeah, It's actually a bit deeper usually, and it's not really that kind of my style, but 800 likes, I believe. But yeah, it's a great music to listen to, and yeah, and also very chilly. So yeah, so it's under home music trance. Yeah, but I definitely wanted to support this guy because he's doing fantastic music. Only 800 likes on Facebook, so really, you should really support him. Practice EP, there's a link on Facebook, on his like on Spotify. Yeah, Joachim also joined. I saw, Joachim, that you had a fantastic, or still having a fantastic festival summer. You've seen many artists already. Yeah, so there are actually many great tracks there. Maybe I'll go through some of them. For example, this one is also very nice. Charlie Chaplin's Tramp. Yeah, so really, sometimes he keeps it also very simple. Is Indiana also enjoying it? The festival summer so far? Comes up with a very nice synthie. Absolutely cool. Yeah. So you should really check out the whole EP. And then maybe one more I want to play is two more actually, Monologue and Fractures, because it's kind of you're gonna see SHM. Where you gonna see SHM? Which festival? Be interested. Yeah, Monologue, also a very cool one. I should really listen to this more often. This is so chilly. But yeah, if I have to do always over hours, then yeah, Lollapalooza Berlin, exactly. Yeah. Now I know. Yeah. Yeah, this lead is also fantastic. So it comes up with very fresh sound, and yeah, maybe a bit deep for me, but I don't know. I still kind of enjoyed it. Yeah, there's also very dark atmospheres in it as well. Yeah. So that's that, and yeah, one more that I want to play is also the one that that's self-entitled. So the EP is called Fractures, and so is one track of him. And yeah, it's also very warm, and but yeah, I'm interested how it's gonna turn out in Lollapalooza Berlin. Yeah. So yeah, you can hear very much the sub of the kick. Very typical for deep house, by the way. That's also a very cool vocal. Alexandra Pryda on the vocal. Yeah, absolutely, Jackie. So for calming down, for thinking, So yeah, cool EP by Anderholm. You should really check it out. So yeah. Okay, now it's a bit time for now that actually I did a review of that, but I got so much work later then, but not today. Actually, I have to do this today because I'm leaving tomorrow on the first day. Damn, said Amsterdam. Reminds me of this one clip, the history of the entire world in 20 minutes, I guess. I don't know if you saw this, Joachim, but yeah. And then in one of the dialogues was "Damn," said Amsterdam. That reminds me actually every time of it. Yeah. Now it's the time for some of your stuff. I hope that some of you guys will be back or will watch afterwards. So the first track that I got here is by Marcelo. And yeah, let me check what. Maybe I'll start with this one by Gloria out on Glory Generation. Mitundo, it's called. Let's check it out. Yeah. And then maybe I'll play one or two more tracks that I wanted to play for this week. Yeah. So actually, it's To me it sounds very loud. Actually, I only have the Soundcloud link to this one. But I can edit, no problem. I want actually to... Wait, let me check what I wanted to add to this playlist here. Oh, yeah, then maybe... Yeah. So, it sounds very fine, but I don't know, it kind of misses a bit of bass, the drop. So, I don't know, it doesn't really, you know, I don't really feel like the bass line here so much. So, a bit more depth in the sound design would have been great. And yeah, Kryteria is also watching. Thank you so much for joining. And let's check if this is on Spotify as well. Yeah, so Mitundu, I'll add this to the playlist. I got the extended mix here, so maybe this one is better for you. I'll also drop the Spotify link. Yeah, he sent me, by the way, one more, so I'll tag him like this, because actually I don't want to tag all the guys, because I'm not sure. So, the track is called Mitundu by Cole Mack and Michel Pamel. The build-up is actually very fine, very nice. Out for the drop. Yeah. So the build-up was very promising, but it misses the really true drop impact. So it's like from the sample and everything, it's very interesting to listen to, but it needed a bit more punch. So yeah, for idea-wise, it's very cool. I like the idea, but yeah, just needed a bit more, I don't know, a bit more of like the drop impact. So yeah, that's maybe what I can tell you about this. Yeah, and I got one more from you, but actually I don't know whether it's still online or not. Maybe call it ID by now. Actually, yeah, let's call it ID by now, because I'm actually interested in this will sound like. So yeah, this one has a bit more depth to it. You can already hear it. Yeah, sample is very cool. Oh wait, I skipped the drop because I don't see it here. Yeah, this one is way better. I feel the depth of the like the sub bass and the kick. Very simple. Maybe you can add like a bit, like another layer, like a bit of funky melody or something like this. But yeah, the bass is really there. Yeah. So you can hear actually this is a kind of sample of a, I believe, Latin track. Because I believe it's the same singer that kind of sings on also other releases that I know. Yeah. La Cumbiambera, I believe. Wasn't it like the same singer? Maybe. I can't remember. Because it kind of reminds me of it a bit. Yeah. But this one is very cool. You should really finish this or release or whatever you want to with this. Maybe try to sign it, but you know it's very tough with a sample like this to sign nowadays. We all know the deal. Yeah. Oh, I see here that up here I got one more track I want to play afterwards. Maybe one more that I want to play here is one that I got sent by, speaking of the Kryteria Club here. A bit of a techno-esque one, but I'm interested how this sounds like. So the track is called Polymers and it's by Qubit. Let me check if this is also on Spotify, but I believe not yet. No, it's not yet on Spotify. Okay, so never mind. So I'll just read it like this. And yeah, what this sounds like. And meanwhile, I had to say goodbye to many people on Insta. But maybe I believe some people were watching, so I believe I can go back. Probably better. Yeah, look who's watching, George. Thank you so much for joining. Hope that you enjoyed the show so far. Or even if you just tuned in. Yeah. So it's kind of an industrial techno one. This, I don't know. I mean, it's like if you have like this techno Charlotte de Witte or Emily Lenz or guys like these that drop in, it's more appealing to me because it's a bit rougher, a bit faster. This one's a bit, you know, a bit slower. And I mean, this element here is very nice to listen to. Yeah, probably the one that I enjoy the most. Yeah, but I got a SoundCloud link that I can share. It's very cool. So yeah. maybe I can check the site here. So I really enjoyed it. If you guys sending me something. So that's also the Digital Culture premiere. Qubit with Polymers. Yeah, so it sounds very interesting, but it could be a bit better, I believe. So a bit more work on it. You know, it's very tough for me to kind of say, you know, give some good feedback about techno because I don't really know much what to do. I believe a better master would be good. What I see here. Maybe then it could have, you know, have a bit more power. But yeah, all in all, very enjoyable. Like in general. But it had a few deficits. So yeah. I mean, it goes on. It really, like, you know, keeps you moving. But you know, a bit more like you know, a bit more of elements would be good. So it sounds a bit, you know, repetitive. Even for me, like usually I don't care too much about it, but they could have, you know, you know, used a bit more. Look who's watching C-Fast over there. Cool that he's following me. I didn't even know. He used to have a release on Susumi Records back then. I remember that very well. So yeah, that's that. Qubit and Polymers by Digital Culture. Thank you so much for this one. And yeah, let me check what else do I have from you here. Yeah, the ending is at least cool. You got some very wicked sounds there at the end. Yeah. Anything else apart from this? Yeah, let me check maybe. Yeah, I wanted to play you a bit of a like kind of housey track now towards the end. It's called Silence and it's by Funkerman. Has a very cool vocal over it, and then another progressive one. Yeah. So yeah, really mixed up the vocal like in a crazy way. Funkerman with Silence. So yeah, it sounds very wicked, but very housey, and yeah. I enjoy house in basically almost every form, maybe except big room. Silence. This is the Spotify link. Augustine hopefully joined as well. Thank you so much. Yeah. And like in between, I want maybe to those people who are still in would like to check whether what do you think about the new project by Markus Schossow, because I just received the track, and it's out on Statement. I want to play the second drop of this one. So cool, like the way it drops, and then with this melody in the background. So cool. I love it. Very enjoyable. Yeah. So that's that. Yeah. Also like in the like towards the outro, also a very cool layer there. I need to find the link here. Alright, I got it here. Oscar Sick is watching. Wow, thank you so much for joining. If you enjoyed this one with Funkerman featuring iFan with Silence. Yeah, a couple more tracks to go, and then I'll call it a day or a night. Or you wanna, whichever way you wanna see it. Yeah, so that's that, and yeah. What do we have here? So we have this new project here by Marco Schossop. It's called Garden State. And yeah, I want to play this to you. It's a bit kind of, I don't know, toned down, I don't know, mix of trance and deep house. Very, very tough to say what this is. But yeah, it is out on Spotify though, so you can listen to this over there as well. So yeah, I'll add this here and drop the link as well. Yeah. So let me know what you think about this, because I'm very interested. Because I'm having a tough time deciding whether I like this or not. Because it has very cool synthes, but I'm not sure whether it's like kind of too deep or whatever. I mean, it sounds promising. It's interesting that Marco Schossop actually still doing, you know, stuff like this. Anger comes down. Breakdown is very cool. Very simple. The hi-hat in the background. Very cute synthy. It's actually, to me, it's a bit too deep, but actually, you know, you have to kind of, you know, mix up the different elements. Like for example, I did this in what's the book that called? Like, you know, we had Underholm earlier today or tonight, so you could hear this, you could hear that very well. It really mixed up the different elements. And yeah, with Garden State, you know, it's very tough to say. So let me know your thoughts about this, because I'm very interested. And yeah, what else do we have? So yeah, and maybe something progressive that I kind of I don't know, that I kind of discovered by accident, I believe, over the last week. Telephone Live with Birds. Yeah, also a very enjoyable progressive one. Yeah, maybe, yeah, exactly. And I will finish with the new track by Grum then, I believe, and then I'll call it a day. Because it's already a very long Bisicast, and way longer than I thought it's gonna be, but I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed doing the Pryda EP, the new one by Pryda, the new one by Pryda, you know, the new EP. I'm Mauricio, very happy to tune in, thank you so much. So, Telephone Live with Birds, very cool progressive one. So this one sounds a bit like Pryda, but not as much, I would say. And it really, like, you have like two minutes of beats, and then a breakdown where you can really hear birds. This is so cool. Nomen est Omen. Fantastic. Let's enjoy the second drop here. It's like a mix of Pryda and Nora En Pure. Very weird to listen to, but so cool. I enjoy it. There we go. Boom, boom. Such a cool one. Paul Cabay is watching. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, telephone live with birds. Gonna want to support this. I was listening to this and I thought, wow, this is so cool. Telephone live, okay. We're checking these on Facebook. So be very interested. Yeah. This is actually telephone live shop. Oh no, it's not a shop that I'm looking for. Actually, you know, that's the point. You know, I don't care too much about whether someone's famous or not. If I enjoy the track, I enjoy the track, and then I want to support it. This is like the point of the Bisicast. Yeah, maybe I can't really find him. It will be tough because I was looking for him now, and he's nowhere there. So. Okay. The label is called, by the way, maybe I can say this, Skytop. Maybe I can check the label. Yeah, fantastic music, very chilly and maybe I also like these pianos now. So very cool. Yeah, also maybe one more announcement, maybe not by myself, but like in general, that not far away from me, unfortunately, I planned this weekend already with my grandparents, so I can't do much about it. That Pryda and David Novacek are playing at Ostrava this weekend. Yeah. So sorry, I couldn't find Telephone Live on Facebook, which just makes me a bit mad. Because I really would like to support him with his track Birds. And yeah, and I hope that I'll see some footage from there, because I would be very interested in how Chris is playing and everything. And no, it doesn't look very good for me to watch Pryda this summer. Because he's not playing in open beats, unfortunately, and I don't know how it's gonna turn down, later this year. Because he was playing this weekend in Motel Kamenec in Slovakia, but unfortunately to the east of Slovakia, to the far east of Slovakia. It was over 500 kilometers away from me, and I couldn't manage it. But I mean, I was even checking flights, to see him, but it was via Warsaw, and I thought, no, I'm not gonna fly to Košice, it's not far off there, via Warsaw. It would be crazy. And if I wanted to go by car there, I would have to drive over Hungary, which made me kind of wow. Over Hungary? Yeah. To Slovakia over Hungary, it's insane. That's what I thought, So yeah, that was the track. Telephone Live with Birds out on Skytop. I put down the Spotify link there, and I also added it to the Spotify playlist that I will leave after the last track I'm gonna play tonight, that I found, I believe, just tonight, or like last night. Above and Beyond, Is It Love, 1001, the Grum extended mix, and this is the last track I'm gonna play. And I don't know, somehow I got the feeling that this is gonna be also one of the tracks on Kryteria tomorrow. And it's the last track I'm gonna play. Thank you guys so much for watching tonight. I hope that I helped you a bit with the feedback and everything, and hope that you enjoyed my review on all the different topics, especially Kryteria and of course the Pryda EP that I enjoyed a lot. Yeah, so this is out new on Juno Beats. Is It Love 1001, the Grum remix. Yeah, a lot of music to go through for you this week. Just as I did. Yeah, I enjoy Grum for years already, and it's actually every track that he's releasing that, is something very special. Is It Love 1001. Why was it called 1001? The Grum remix. I saw Grum even live like last year at Release Records, like the live concert by a third party. It's a very deep set actually. I would never thought that he would actually play such a deep set. You know? Yeah, still very enjoyable and yeah, you can already hear like a bit the
Is it love?
The trancy atmosphere. And how it quickly builds up, and then how he drops it. Fantastic. Great final track. But I'm happy that I went through everything that I wanted, so it took a bit longer, I believe I'm right now, like, oh yeah, an hour 15 minutes, it's still very fine. Yeah, so it's roughly the length that I had last week as well. So I believe directly restream it for Twitch, and then I have to cut all the different tracks I wanted to cover. Maybe I'll cut Stevie Krash as well and put it up on the release family, maybe. Then we'll do a premiere. I have the sickest ideas. My goodness, I enjoy this. But I would have to do this tomorrow evening. Yeah. Hey guys, hope that you enjoyed it. I'm not sure about next week because I'm not sure what I should take my laptop to my grandparents because I'm flying there to Germany, like north of Germany. No, not as far north, but it's too far away to go by car because it's almost 1,000 kilometers, and that would be too far. You know, when I can fly there with, you know, for 100 euros, it doesn't make sense to, you know, to take the car for 1,000 kilometers there and back. So yeah. Yeah, Jenny, it was very nice that you were watching till the end. I'm so thankful, you know. For guys like you, I'm doing this basically because I enjoy it so much myself, and if I can make others happy, yeah, then I'm happy as well. So, and this one is a fantastic track to finish it, and I should definitely listen to this more often. This track. Yeah. Hope that you enjoyed it. Hope to see you either next week or in 2 weeks. Depends on, you know, how scheduled and everything will be. Because actually I have to really think about what to do for the 100th episode. Because now I have episode 98. And I really have to think about what to do. I mean, like something with open beats would be cool. But it's very tough actually to kind of manage this all together. We'll see. Yeah. So that was that. And yeah, hope to see you on the next episode. I hope that you enjoyed my reviews, and yeah, feel free to spread them. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Bruno. And yeah, unfortunately I have to say goodbye now, but you can rewatch it in a few minutes, hopefully. Yeah, we will write each other, you know, on WhatsApp or whenever. So yeah, thanks guys, see you then, and bye.